Welcome to a world where you are not constrained by time nor space, not forced to play by the rules. Things are different. You have the speed to be anywhere or everywhere, the power to create worlds at a whim. You will discover the curious, the enthralling, the wonderful, and find no boundaries save for those set by your own imagination. Get unrivaled performance for everything you do with the fastest chip we've ever built, the Intel Core 14th Gen processors. Welcome to a world that you define.
Intel Core 14th Gen processor family is led by the Core i9-14900K, the world's fastest desktop processor. Our new Core i9 offers better single-threaded and multi-threaded performance through faster cores and refinements to our performance hybrid architecture. By optimizing our design and process technology, the new Intel Core i9-14900K can deliver up to 6 GHz of stock turbo frequency. Featuring 8 performance cores for demanding high-priority workloads and 16 efficient cores for highly threaded workloads and background tasks, our new Core i9 is perfect for gamers, creators, and power users. Let's take a closer look at all the features we're bringing to our new Intel Core platform. Intel was the first to market with Wi-Fi 6 several years ago, and now we're bringing Wi-Fi 7 to the 14th Gen platform. Wi-Fi 7 will enable wireless connections with speed and stability equivalent to wired connections, while extending the range and lowering latency. Gamers should look for the Intel Killer logo with advanced software capabilities that lower latency and enable gamers to stay competitive while remaining wireless. With the Intel Core 14th Gen K processors, we are introducing our new Intel Application Performance Optimization feature, or APO for short. Operating within the Dynamic Tuning Technology framework and alongside Intel Thread Director, Intel APO is a new scheduling policy focused on boosting game performance. So it's not an Intel enthusiast desktop launch without talking about overclocking. Enthusiasts turn to Intel processors for the world's best overclocking experience, and we're improving that experience with our Intel Core 14th Gen unlocked desktop processors. This means increased overclock frequencies for both P and E cores, DDR5 XMP support beyond 8,000 megatransfers per second, a new per-core thermal throttle feature, and a new third-party overclocking tool based on our Intel Extreme Tuning Utility SDK. We expect to see new overclocking world records once again set on Intel Core desktop processors. And our Intel Extreme Tuning Utility, or XTU, now has AI Assist. Now, before we get to the performance data, let's talk about the role the CPU has in gaming. For the best gaming experience, it's vital to have the right combination of CPU and GPU. As the GPU is busy handling rendering, the CPU has never been more important. Along with improving performance, games heavily utilize the CPU. From in-game physics to NPC management, a great CPU is required for an immersive experience. And today's games are getting smarter, with better in-game NPC behavior, procedurally generated content, and dynamic audio all working together to improve the experience for the player. With all that being said, let's look at the performance of our new Intel Core 14th Gen processors. First, we'll look at gaming performance. Now, there are all kinds of games out there. Some perform better than others depending on the platform. Here we see the capability of our top-end Core i9-14900K versus the highest-end desktop CPU available from the competition. In this top-end comparison, our new i9 is on par with some games, behind in some, and outperforms in many titles. Here we show the Intel Core i9-14900K up against 3 different AMD desktop CPUs. We show general leadership against all three products in these games, including the 7800 X3D, which is considered their top performer in gaming. Intel CPUs have built-in instructions that accelerate the performance of AI workloads. And using the Intel OpenVINO toolkit to accelerate AI development, millions of developers have delivered hundreds of AI-enhanced experiences optimized for Intel processors and our onboard integrated graphics. These include background blur and noise removal in the most widely used streaming applications, CPU-accelerated procedural content from partners such as Procedural Worlds, gesture, voice, and facially controlled user interfaces from partners like Cephable, AI-accelerated content creation features from Adobe, Topaz Labs, and Magix. As well, these desktop platforms provide support for our Intel Arc and third-party discrete graphics cards, bringing a host of additional AI capabilities to the platform. As part of the Intel Core 14th Gen launch, we're delivering new i5, i7, and i9 unlocked SKUs for desktop. And soon, we'll be expanding the Intel Core 14th Gen product family. Expect to see powerful new gaming and creator laptops, as well as mainstream desktop processors coming early next year. So now you've heard all the details about our Intel Core 14th Gen desktop family, but let me give you a quick recap. Today, we announced our Intel Core 14th Gen desktop lineup, led by our i9 14900K, the world's fastest desktop processor, with up to 6 GHz frequency right out of the box. We also showed how our latest desktop lineup continues to give gamers and creators the multi-threaded performance they need for gaming, streaming, and recording, including excellent performance in real-world workloads. And let's not forget about the i7, with the 25% increase in E-cores that delivers double-digit performance gains on typical creator workloads and a fantastic price to performance value over previous generations. Now, since the introduction of our performance hybrid architecture, Intel has consistently raised the bar for desktop performance. With their Intel Core 14th generation processors, we're showing once again why enthusiasts turn to Intel for the best desktop experience available on the market today. And starting October 17th, these products will be available online and at your favorite retailers. Thank you.